What's up, good people? Mark Combs here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report, and sometimes Joe Blue's day job, because the lines get blurred, because I have to multitask. Life is too short. I am making wood filler, called Carpenters Trick, or floor finisher's trick. You take some of the sawdust and you mix it with glue and you make a putty. Now, you can buy the putty if you can find the right color. But since COVID came through, the plastic wood has been short in a lot of the colors and things. So finding the right color, especially antique heart pine, is kind of hard. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to make some. And it's kind of crazy because it looks just like plastic wood. Look at this. Little can costs $9 now anyway, so bottle of glue will make you a ton of it. So here's what I want to talk about this evening. Is I've been watching, of course, the Talking Heads. Joy Taylor is getting, all of the, they say there's no such thing as bad publicity. And if that's the case, then she's good to go because she's getting all kinds of publicity from Cowboy fans because her takes make no sense. You sit there and say you don't know what you got with the Cowboys, even though they're 2-0. Comes to the Eagles, what are we talking about here? You basically played to win the game, and they won the game, even though they didn't look real good doing it. So that's where we kind of go, okay. Then we've got our power rankings, where we look at this and say where everybody should be. Now, interesting thing is, some people still have the Eagles ahead of the Cowboys, which is fine because they were. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And they won the division last year. Although we do know one thing about the NFC East is nobody's repeated since 2003 and 2004, which was the Eagles. And we'll see what happens if that ends up being that they repeat or not. Right now, you look at this and you say, the Cowboys have arguably the best player on the roster in Micah Parsons. I think we can all agree on that one right now. At least 2 games in, he has been the best player. And we know all that is subject to change, depending on health situations and other distractions. But at the moment, what you see from Micah Parsons, nothing leads you to believe that he is going to regress. Quarterback-wise, I know it's going to be hard for people to fathom this, but the Dallas Cowboys in their offense, even though they say, well, Cowboys have problems in the red zone. Well, you have problems in the red zone with a team that has a great defense. How many times did Josh Allen get in the red zone? Let me ask you that one. Because last I checked, he righted the ship this week. But last I checked, he looked like ass against that team and lost to them without Aaron Rodgers. Well, but then again, some people say, well, they had Aaron Rodgers before the game. Yeah, that's kind of crap that we hear. Yeah, they had him for 4 plays. So, you have to say, Dak Prescott, who leads the NFL in QBR right now, with no turnovers on top of it, that he has to at least be, come on now, a top 5. Okay? He's got to be at least a top 5 quarterback. All right. CD Lamb. CD is on a record pace at the moment. Now again, it's still early, so can't necessarily quantify all that right now, but you can look and say CD has been getting better and better each year. And at the moment, you have to put him at least in the top 5, maybe top 3 at wide receiver. Is that a reach? Cowboys defense has as many sacks as points they've given up. You know, people will still say San Francisco's got a better squad, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I hear you talking, but they gave up a lot of points to the Rams. So you start looking at that and say, okay, all right. And I will say their offense is just as efficient as theirs. And I will even argue and say, I believe that the Giants, who righted the ship this week, have a better defense than the Steelers. And we shut down Danny Dimes. And you guys destroyed the Steelers. So looking at that, you have to say that the Dallas Cowboys have had the best games so far in the NFL. They have the biggest points differential. They have more sacks. And I believe time of possession, they're one of the best in the NFL as well. So, explain to me then how some people will have still the Eagles ahead of the Cowboys. How they'll have the 49ers ahead of the Cowboys. How some of them will have the Miami Dolphins ahead of the Cowboys. What we've also learned too is, and it didn't take very long to see the difference of Mike McCarthy calling plays versus Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore in this, we're going to go up top with slow developing plays, lost in a game in overtime. And that makes you wonder, was it Dak's fault last year? Was it Dak's fault last year? Or was it the play caller? You tell me. I'm asking for a friend. See, the thing is, one, people get paid off of talking about the Dallas Cowboys. And it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. You just have to have the craziest take. All you got to do is say something outrageous and crazy, so that way it'll go crazy on social media. Now, I know I'm a homer. I know I'm a Cowboys homer, everybody. Let me be clear of that. But if I look at this objectively, I don't know how you can't have the Cowboys at least at number 2. At least at number 2. You got the best player in football. You've got a wide receiver who's in the top 3 in my mind. You got a quarterback who should be at least in the top 5, but leads the NFL in QBR and hasn't turned over the ball. You've got the highest scoring differential, 70-10. You've got the highest scoring offense, and you've got the best scoring defense. So explain to me again how it is Cowboys in some places are 4th at NFL.com. And I don't want to hear this, well, we know what they're going to be like in December. Okay, well, you don't know what anybody's going to be like in December or January. That's bullshit. Oh well. I'm just curious though, how Eagle fans feel now the Cowboys aren't what Philly 500 said they were going to be. Ass. Phew. I don't know about you guys. I'm actually tired tonight. This floor's gonna look great. Can't believe this is 200-year-old wood and it's sanded out flat. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And that's just the first cut. All right, good people. I'll see you at the fireside chat. Peace.